Fox News legal analyst and author Gregg Jarrett. Gregg's a great thinker and a writer. Gregg, what's your reaction to David's report here?
Well, I think Bolton's in legal jeopardy, obviously. You know, when he was NSA, he was privy to a daily stream of classified information that involved matters of national defense, secret intelligence. So it was so foolish to write a tell-all book, especially since he published it without waiting for final written approval from the government. Even back then, a federal judge scolded him and warned him that he was gambling with the national security of the nation, causing potential irreparable harm to the country. And the judge said to him, right to his face, you can be criminally prosecuted. So even if a sanitized version of his book was released, he's still in jeopardy in two other ways. If he kept classified documents in his home or in his office, that's a crime. And if he leaked information that he had in his head to somebody who was unauthorized, that also is a crime. So, you know, it looks like they convinced a judge based on probable cause that a crime might have been committed and evidence of that crime was inside either his office or home to issue today's search warrant.
Okay, let's move on to this news coming in. The Washington Post, the editorial board, took an unusual step. It blasted New York State Attorney General Letitia James for lawfare, bias, and selective prosecution after a New York appeals court tossed out what it calls her outrageously excessive and unconstitutional $465 million civil fraud fine against Trump. Now, Letitia James says she plans to appeal, but Gregg, the appeals court judges sounding like they are setting the stage for the entire case to be thrown out. Listen to this. 2 of the 5 judges said they would have sent the case back for a new trial because of serious errors, and a 3rd judge said he would have tossed the case altogether.
Top to bottom, it was a ludicrous case. And the $500 million penalty, including interest, against Trump was wholly disconnected, Liz, to the alleged wrong such that it violated the 8th Amendment. You know, the case itself was a shameful contortion of the law, exploiting this consumer protection statute where no consumers were harmed, accusations of fraud where the lending banks took the witness stand and said, we weren't defrauded, we made $100 million. They did their own due diligence. They found that what Trump had done in his valuations were totally accurate. So this was classic political lawfare masquerading as a legal one. And you're right, the judges castigated Letitia James for persecuting Trump, and they utterly destroyed Judge Arthur Engoron for his absurd financial penalty. They said it was utterly devoid of any legal basis.
Let's listen to Letitia James in 2018 campaigning on getting Trump. The appeals court judges basically were citing this. Watch.
I look forward to going into the office of Attorney General every day, suing him, defending your rights, and then going home.
I say one name, Donald Trump. That should motivate you.
Will you sue him for us?
Oh, we're going to definitely sue him. We're going to be a real pain in the He's going to know my name personally.
President Trump cannot avoid justice in the great state of New York.
I mean, justice is supposed to be blind, right? So is Letitia James representing the people of New York State or the Democrat Party?
She's representing herself and the Democrats who tried to derail President Trump's political candidacy. And what she did, you played the clip, that is highly unethical. She should be disbarred for that. When you're specifically targeting an individual, preordaining an outcome as your campaign, mantra, I mean, that is just shameful conduct by any public official, particularly an attorney general.
Thank you so much, the one and only Gregg Jarrett. A pleasure to have you on. It's good to see you. Now listen to this.